My name is Stephanie Shapiro. I'm a senior at Appalachian State University. I went snowboarding my first time probably when I was 15 maybe. I was so scared, I was nervous. I didn't get a lesson, but I kind of slowly learned on my own. I grew up skating with my twin brother, and so it didn't take long for me to pick it up. And then I really got into it once I got my license. I always would ask my mom to borrow her car and throw my snowboard and boots up there and go up tap ski for a weekend, or probably skip a day in high school. Everybody on the team to me is family. The riders are out there every day. If you see a yellow jacket, it's probably one of the team members riding around the park.
Shit. Hold on, Stephanie. This doesn't look too good. Usually I'm a lot better than this. Let's rewind. Hey, I'm Ben Stone. I'm a member of the App State snowboarding team. And instead of focusing on me probably falling off that box, let's focus on something more important, and that's climate change.
Along with the human-induced climate change that a lot of people think of, there are many global factors as well. A lot of people are familiar with ENSO, so El Nino and La Nina, but there are multiple global patterns out there that we try and look at to understand climate change and climate variability. And there's a lot of natural factors that we have to consider, just as much as there are the human-induced factors.
Over the past few years, throughout the whole season, I mean, we've had like colder weather further into March than this year, but we only had 1 or 2 good snowfalls. This year, we had about 2 weeks, 3 weeks of 4 or 5 really, really good snowfalls. So it was interesting to see that it got super cold and super harsh for a very short amount of time.
I think with the winters that we've been getting in Boone specifically, you can see a change in just general conditions anyway. This year in particular has been very up and down. We started off the year in January with a couple inches of snow, and it turned out to be pretty good coverage, and the ski operations got to open up all their lifts and do whatever they wanted to do. And then probably about mid-February we got a really big warm spike, and it even caused beach to close down, and Sugar and Apski are the only ones open that are local in the area. And you can feel the shift, the heavy shifts from going from 65 degree weather back to
chivalry's dead, right? Chivalry
days. It kind of actually breeds you to think that something's not right. So.
Well, there's obviously going to be a huge influence on the ski industry as we continue to look forward to seeing increases in temperature over the next 100 years due to the increase of CO2 that we've seen from human-induced climate change. Along with that, we can see variability caused in these teleconnection patterns, these global patterns as well. If those shift one way or another, we could be talking about seasons with no natural snowfall occurring in some of these regions. That definitely has an impact here in the southern Appalachian Mountains in particular, where almost all the snowfall in our ski industry is dependent on man-made snowfall. It's not naturally occurring. So we have to have both those temperatures that are affected by these teleconnection patterns and snowfall. So there's a lot of intricacies here that go beyond just the normal climate change that you think of.
So I've only been snowboarding since I graduated high school, which was in 2011. So I've been riding about 6 years now. But I really think that, between the North Carolina mountains, at least what I've seen here, and I did spend some time a week ago in Lake Placid. So between all those different experiences that I've got, I would say that the shift from 6 years ago, even from when I first started, I don't remember there ever being this much consistent, not as much consistent coverage now. I remember when I was about a junior in high school, we got 11 inches one day, and then we got hit again with another 11 inches over, and I don't think there's been a kind of storm like that ever since then. So it's not consistent in the coverage of it all. So I mean, to sum up, I would just say that it's obviously been declining ever since then, and it just turns to mush, really.